My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills. My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills. My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills. My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
My dad swears by these vitamin pills. My dad swears by these vitamin pills.
Liaison swears by the guy.
She's taking me shopping tomorrow for some designer lingerie. She said she absolutely swears by it.
Take some vitamin B. Jeff swears by it. In fact, I'm gonna hook you up with an injection. Who's this with?
Greta swears by him.
Yeah, well, my husband swears by LoJack.
And Milton Shipping, he swears by them.
You know, everybody, they swear by these macrobiotic diets.
I know. That's silly. My mom swears by enemas filled with Epsom salts and beef broth.
She swears by it, says it.
You know, the salesmen swear by her. If she likes the book, it sells. Period.
My old father swore by it.
Mary Poppins swore by this.
My grandmother swore by coon cheese. She lived.
My mother swore by Everhard.
It's Vapor Rub. My nana swears by it.
Well, I'm a brand influencer for them, and I swear by their products. They're really starting to trend in the clean beauty space. I think they'd be stoked about what you guys are doing.
Other Nevermore students swear by her.
Hey, you know what? You should try my friend's wake-up service. She swears by this thing, huh? She swears by this thing, huh?
No voodoo. Got it. Well, Megan swears by this, whatever this thing is that you're doing, so.
It's neuro-emotional technique. It's a psychotherapeutic modality in which I use muscle testing to determine where in your body you might be holding on to unresolved patterns of stress, like trauma.
Well, Megan swears by this.
People swear by it.
Yet we do not go to psychiatrists.
Mom, there's nothing wrong with getting help.
Lorelai Gilmore, are you seriously suggesting that your father go to a complete stranger and talk about his personal life?
Lots of people swear by it.
Are you seriously suggesting that your father go to a complete stranger and talk about his personal life?
Lots of people swear by it.
I swear by it.
Thanks.
Okay, well, look. Use these. I swear by it. It keeps your body from retaining any water.
Royal scandals, it looks like no. Have royal scandals damaged the country's reputation? I think an overwhelming majority says yes. In our final show of voting cards, we want our audience to tell us if you want...
Well, oh, just what I need. Well, I swear by them, Gilbert. Well, I swear by them, Gilbert.
People swear by her. She said it made everything better. Are you paying attention?
The life-changing magic of tidying up.
You know it?
Was it written by that Japanese woman?
Yes.
No.
Well, people swear by her. She tells you have to take everything you own out and put it in piles on the ground.
Well, Martha swears.
Yeah. I never seen the damn show myself, but he freaking swears by it.
Well, my next guest is, to say the least, a maverick in the field of cancer treatment. Her newest book is entitled Walking Out on Cancer.
Didn't sleep either.
I have something. It doesn't work for me, but everyone swears by it. Everyone swears by it.
Everyone swears by her. That's the number to the wedding planner. Everyone swears by her.
The way she frets and fusses over that boy.
What are you all fussing over?
Meredith, make him stop fussing over me. That's why I fuss over you so much.
Will everyone please stop fussing over?
Probably just fussed over nothing. This is your superpower, isn't it, Helen?
What is?
Not letting us fuss when you most need to be fussed over.
I'm being endlessly fussed over, Lionel.
Fussing over this canine auction. Alexis, you know me, I'm not one to overstep, but perhaps you might be able to strike a few more to-dos off that list if you and Ted spend a little less time fussing over this canine auction.
Don't fuss over me.
Mom, you fuss over us way too much. And my mom and Meemaw spent all their time fussing over Sheldon.
Well, Princess, they got to have something to love and fuss over.
You fussed over that car for hours after we got to the motel.
I guess they had another bust-up.
The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up.
The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up.
The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up.
The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up. The CEO was ousted last month after a boardroom bust-up.
She had a big bust-up with her brother-in-law.
She had a big bust-up with her brother-in-law.
She had a big bust-up with her brother-in-law.